you're a little bit squiff. There you go. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video. Welcome if you are new. It is Friday and it's a very rogue Friday, so this is not my normal life, but I'm getting on a train this morning to go to the town in which we're probably, hopefully, fingers crossed, buying a house, and sitting in a cafe all day waiting for the viewings to start at 3:30. Our company finishes work on a Friday at 3, but it takes like an hour and a half-ish to get to where we're going because we currently live the opposite end of London to where we're looking to buy. So I am heading off now. Alex is going to join me at lunchtime. He has a dentist appointment this morning, so he's going to travel over his lunch, but I'm going to go this morning. I've got meetings either side of lunch and our lunch is only an hour, so I can't like squish it into that bit in the middle. But yeah, if you missed the video before this one, we had to pull out of our house purchase because of some structural things, shall we say. So we are starting again. And we had 5 viewings booked for today. It's now only 3 because 2 of them got cancelled, but we're trying to reschedule those 2 for tomorrow. So there might be some viewings also tomorrow, but TBC, to be decided, etc. So in the meantime, we've got 3 viewings today. One really, really promising house, and then another one that will be nice, I'm sure. It might be a bit small. So we've got 3 houses today. There's 2 houses that we're trying to see tomorrow that are like not quite as exciting as the one that we're really excited about today, but like really close. So I do really want to get those 2 in because they will be amazing. So luckily I'll be in the area so I can go and like poke estate agents. But yeah, we lived there for a bit. If you've been here a while, we trialled living in the place we're now gonna look to buy in January, because in all of our minds, if we like it in January, we're gonna like it all year round. So yeah, so we trialled living there for a bit last January. So I know there's a cafe around there where the Wi-Fi is good because I sat and worked out of there when I lived there for the week. So that's where we're heading. It's also suspiciously cheap because it's not London prices. And I'm going to work from there for the day. Alex will join me at lunchtime. Then the viewings will start at 3:30, which I am so excited about. And we shall go from there. We have to start again. It took 3 viewings to find the previous house, so maybe 3 viewings will be enough. We finished on our favourite house, which will be really, really fun. My mum and I think my stepdad are coming with us for the day to come and explore. Mum especially because we don't own a car, so we kind of need her to drive us around. My stepdad potentially because he was a carpenter, decorator, builder, so he might be able to spot what we didn't see when we put our offer in on that house. That's why you get a survey, guys. It's really, really important. So yeah, I am heading off. Alex will join me later. I need to run because it's now 8:22 and the train is in 10 minutes. So I'm gonna run and I will speak to you guys at some point today. So my AirPods are flat, so that's a good start. I'll have to charge them. I'll find a way to do that. I also love these trousers because they have loads of storage.
Do we stop?
I've done a morning's worth of work. I do not want to look up how much data I've used this morning. I'm just not going to think about it. But I spent the morning in the cafe getting some work done. I had a couple of calls. I've got one more call left this afternoon, and then at 3 o'clock the viewings commence. I'm currently sat outside in a little park, and I just went to a cafe and bought a egg and this avocado baguette. It looks delicious. It's like a little farm shop that sells food, so I thought I would try it out. They also do these like mixed salads, but it was like £9. Probably worth it because they looked fresh and delicious. And I realised I'm really bad at holding up this camera. They looked fresh and delicious and tasty, but like £9 is London prices and this isn't London. So I bought the baguette. It was a £5, which I think is probably fair because it's like ciabatta bread, avocado, eggs. So delicious. But yeah, this is stunning. Like, I don't think we came to this park when we were here living here in January because it was so cold and so dark, but it is, let me turn you around, like it is so cute. You've got this little like walkway. I'm obviously on a bench. There's a bench over there, but there's all benches down there, and then through there, I don't know if you can see it, there's a little fountain. It's like really cute. yeah, I'm gonna sit here, have lunch. Alex gets here in about 45 minutes. Then I'm gonna go back to the cafe I was working in earlier, do a bit of work, call it a day, and then we house view. I mean, look at that. That looks delicious. So excited. I don't know if you can hear me over the sound of the water, but that fountain is so clean. I mean, I think I could talk for hours about how much I love this place. I mean, I don't have a huge amount of experience being here for any length of time, but we lived here for a week in January and completely fell in love. And now in the sun, it's even prettier. And I'm so freaking excited to potentially move here. I mean, look at all this. Why is this so cute? And then all the little trees and the parks and all the houses have like driveways and gardens, and it's just so pretty. I'm going to like a green space that I can see on maps. I don't know what it is. I can just see like a patch of green. It might be private, but I'm going to explore and see what's there. I think that building through there is a school, and therefore it's the school playing grounds. But this road's cute anyway. So I'm still on my little walk, walking around. I don't know why house viewings in the UK are so hard to get locked in. But yeah, I've got another like 20 minutes of lunch. I'm going to walk back into town because I kind of walked out of it. Go back to the cafe, get a drink, sit down, finish the work day off. And then I'm actually going to finish at 3 today. So we normally finish at 3 on a Friday, but I tend to work as cover for a project until 6. Someone else is covering me. So I am off at 3 and yeah, I'm really excited. Still walking. Honestly, the houses around here are insane, but I'm pretty sure they're like £1 million. Don't really have £1 million, but they're so cute. Like, oh my god, look at that house. Nice, isn't it? I'm now home. As you can probably tell from the familiar background, plus the bed. I'm now home. We ended up seeing 3 houses today. That is a pretty kitchen. It was a nice house, like it was fine. The garden was like a post stamp, and there was just something about it that just wasn't like, but I'm glad we saw it because we loved the photos, and I feel like if we hadn't have seen it, we would probably wait until next weekend to put in an offer. And we're putting in an offer on either tomorrow if they call, or Monday. Can't work it out. We'll play it by ear, but we really loved one of the houses that we saw. And to be fair, we also loved the other one. We just didn't like that one. But we really loved one of them. We're going to put an offer in at some point, either tomorrow or Monday. They've got some viewings in tomorrow, and we don't want to put in asking, so you can't really like tell them to take it off. So yeah, we're gonna try our luck tomorrow. If not, we also still really liked the first one. One is a slightly more unique house, so we're gonna try with that one first, and then if not, we still like the first one. So yeah, very successful afternoon, and I'm now home. It's been a busy day. It's quite hard because I worked in a cafe and I was hotspotting all day, and it was quite patchy to get anything done, but I did. So I've come home to a Rimmel parcel. So I'm on Rimmel's PR list, and they send me something every month, which, like, wow. I got a primer from them a few months ago, and then last month there was a new mascara, and I don't know what this month's gonna be. Ooh, got the same thing again. They seem to repeat PR parcels. I've got another one of these, which I don't need a third one, so I might see if someone at work wants one, because I now have many. Then got the Multitasker All Day Grip and Breathable Primer. Oh, I've got another multitasker. Yeah, they're definitely good. I've got 2 of the Conceal and Foundation Multitasking Wake Me Up Vitamin C Medium Coverage. One in the shade Light and one in the shade Rose Ivory. I think Rose Ivory is going to be too pink, but I will give them both a go. Fun! I'm going to go put this in the little box I have of PR leads reviewing, and I will play it by ear. So yeah, it is now nearly 7 o'clock. Alex is putting on dinner, which is very exciting. I am now home after my escapades across the country, well, the south. And I finished my 2 books on the way up there. So they're both like, would you class these as novellas? I don't know at what point a book moves from novella into book. Like this one is 250 pages and then this one is 194 pages. So yeah, I don't know what point a novella becomes a book, but I finished these 2 on the way down. So one is Annabelle Monaghan's Nora Goes Off Script, and then one is Unite Me from Tahira Mafi. I loved this one. I gave this one a 4 stars. I just had such a nice fun time reading it. It's not one of those books that like personally that will stay with you forever and will make you feel like really heavily emotional, but it's just fun. Like it's a nice, easy, it's just a nice read. Like I had a good time. So I gave it 4 stars. And then Unite Me, I thought there's like 2 stories in here. I forget what they're both called. The first one was Destroy Me and the second one was Fracture Me. It's really fascinating because these are novellas that sit kind of like alongside the main story. So they're scenes that you've kind of already seen before, but from another person's point of view. So it's kind of quite interesting, like going back and seeing. So the first one is Warner. You see him and what he's feeling when Juliet first leaves. And then the second one, you see how the other guy, the other love interest, I forgot his name, how he feels when they're like going on a quest. And from his, you are literally with Juliet for some of that same story. So you've already seen a lot of that, but from her point of view. It is interesting. I don't necessarily think I loved it. I think I rated it 3 stars. I think it's because it's going back to her old writing. I think Tahira Mafi, whether it's the character or whether it's her writing style gets better throughout the series. And I don't know when this was written, but I just wasn't a big fan of the writing. So I gave this one 3, I gave this one 4, and then I read 3 pages of Check and Mate. This is Ali Hazelwood's. I don't think it's YA, I think it's new adult. I think they're like 18. I don't know. But this is Ali Hazelwood's book. So this is the one I'm currently 4 pages into. So I don't think that counts. I've been chatting for 7 minutes. It's been a big day. It's been very exciting. I probably won't have an update for you in this vlog. I might tack on to the end if we're going to keep going or whether an offer on one of these 2 has been accepted. That was fun. I had a great time. I'll do that again though. That was an absolute nightmare. But I am going to go. Alex is making food. I want to just sit and watch some YouTube and just like not think for a bit. This week was really, really busy at work. So I just want to like not think about anything. And obviously with the house buying, yeah. Why is this camera crisper than usual? I feel like this is on a different mode. I don't know.
Say like what your status is. And I did read this for plants that we did get. I felt like there was so much due to detective.
Hi, I'm doing my skincare. You're slightly low. How do I get you guys taller? I'm gonna make a tower because that is a normal human thing to do. You are so precariously resting on the pump of a face wash. Anyway, it is a bit later. I have washed my face and the face wash that you're now leaning on, so I can't actually show you, but I will show you afterwards. Love it. So good. Honestly, such a nice face wash. And then I've just used some of my Ren Youth Serum and I'm just going to keep going with my skincare. And we're going on to the Biossance Squalene and Marine Algae Eye Cream. So, I just spoke to my brother. He has just had an offer accepted on a house. Like, I knew he was looking, but it's so wild that me and my brother are looking for houses at exactly the same time. So yeah, he has just had an offer accepted. So proud of him, my little baby brother. I mean, his house is significantly cheaper than mine because he doesn't live anywhere near London, but I think it's so cute. Yeah, Alex and I have been talking all evening. I think we've got a plan. I think we know which one we're gonna do and how we're gonna go about it, and if that doesn't work, fingers crossed the backup still works, but if not, we keep going. Our landlord in this flat has just emailed us to confirm the extension of the lease, so we're gonna have to have a conversation with him at some point. But at the moment we're kind of holding off because obviously we don't have a future plan yet, and I don't want to hand in my notice here without somewhere to move to. So The other option is asking them if we can move on to like a monthly or 2 monthly rolling contract or something, but we shall see. We've only ever signed for like 2 or 3 years at a time, so. And I'm using the Monday Muse Nectar Vitamin Face Oil, which is chef's kiss. I didn't also show you my tub, the beast, that is the CeraVe SA Smoothing Cream. Obsessed. Probably not gonna ever buy another face cream ever again. So good. Honestly, I think I mentioned it in a favourites not too long ago, but freaking love it. It's so nice. So yeah, I think we've got a plan. We're gonna try that next week and see what happens. But yeah, it is stressful buying a house, like so stressful. But I'm really relieved that it's worked out for my brother. I mean, I think he's on a monthly rolling contract, so he actually has quite a lot of flexibility. Well, I don't know if our landlord would accept that, but the plan is to try. I mean, I love this flat so much, like honestly so much. It has been the best place to live ever. And I will be sad to say goodbye to it, but excited for the next chapter, you know? Just gonna use my Laneige lip sleeping mask. This is honestly one of the longest lasting things I've ever owned in my entire life. I've basically been using this, I would say, on average about 3 times a week. Since I got it in an advent calendar over a year ago, so like what, like 18 months I've been using this product. I would say on average about 3 times a week. What the hell? Honestly, I think I'll be using this product until my deathbed because you only need like this much. And so it's gonna last forever. Has anyone ever finished one of these? Like, ever? So yeah, it's been a really, really nice day and we're feeling very hopeful. I think obviously when you pull out or have to like pull out / abandon a house purchase for things very much out of your control, it is sad, disheartening. You obviously loved that house to put an offer on it and got that far, so then you're just like still emotionally attached to it. When you start looking at other houses, you're obviously making like direct comparisons to it, and it was like, I think it was really hard. That first viewing that we did over a week ago now, which I don't think I filmed, but the first viewing that we did, we were just so not emotionally ready to be there. We were just like we were just so not there. I mean, it wasn't the greatest house, but we were also just like not present. So I'm actually really glad that some of these housing viewings didn't get confirmed until this week, because then we had like almost like just over a week to like emotionally detach from the previous house. And yeah, I think it went well. I say that, I don't obviously know what's going to happen from it. I'm not going to finish this video here because I'm going to put in an update later on whether one of these 2 we're proceeding with or whether we're starting again. But yeah, I think it went well, I think. And I'm going to tuck into bed right now, watch some YouTube, chill out, because today was stressful, chill out. And I will see you guys when I have some news. We shall see. I will see you guys whenever that happens. We had an offer accepted on one of the houses that we saw in this vlog. This is a couple of days later. I'm not believing it's true because the UK housing market means that you can get what's called gazumped, which is when someone comes in and offers over what you offered. But currently, our offer's been accepted. I'm so excited. As you well know, I'm gonna close this door, be right back. As you well know, we had to pull out of a house purchase due to the construction of the house not being safe, and it was like really, really freaking sad, like really sad. I also feel really badly for the person who owns the house because she's gonna have a nightmare selling that. But yeah, I am very excited. So that's where we are. At least we actually know what the next steps are this time. The last time we had our offer accepted, we honestly just looked at each other in complete shock and not knowing what to do next. I remember being in the office when it happened, and a woman who works with us called Andrea was like, "Are you too happy? I can't tell, you look more shocked than happy." And it's because we just were so overwhelmed and didn't actually know what you do next. And we were like, okay, that's fun, now what? Well, at least now this time, we have all the people lined up, we know what the next steps are, we know who we need to contact, we know what they need to do. So at least this time there's like a process involved that we can just like roll out. But I will keep every possession on my being crossed. Losing one house is annoying. Losing 2 houses will be really upsetting.